road test against a top 25 opponent. Can they dodge the upset and keep that #1 intact? Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. And the Tigers will kick it away to get this game going. Fielded in the end zone. It's Brown. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. So Arkansas's offense comes on the field first today. And this is a running game that comes in on a roll. The top back, over 100 yards rushing, found the end zone multiple times. Clearly, he's going to be the focal point of the defense today, Kirk, you'd think, anyway.
Yeah, how much fun was it? And watch this offense and watch him specifically, what he was able to do. Pretty much anything he wanted to do, he was able to capitalize on. Now today, it's a different challenge. New game, new opportunity to showcase what he can do. And I think it's important that this offense show that they can do more than just run the football, because I think this defense is locked in to take him away.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Makes the catch. It's Green. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. They'll try the ground game here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial for kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis. Boy, great job by this defense on this 2nd down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And someone on the line there moved a bit early. Offense gets a 5-yard penalty. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. It's 3rd down for the offense. Back to pass. It's Lindsey. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. The Razorbacks will have to kick this away. The offense will have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So Clemson's offense comes out for their first possession today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you had mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
The sure hands. It's Soto. They bring him down after a short gain there. The Tigers will come to the line to run the hurry up. There's the handoff. He has first down yardage at the 46. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
So you're a defensive coordinator trying to stop this offense. Your eyes are in the backfield worried about that quarterback, if he's going to run it or throw it. You got to worry about the receivers getting downfield and making big plays. And now, oh, by the way, you got a program that has great history at the running back spot. Guys like, think about it, Travis Etienne and C.J. Spiller, the backs they have here now on this roster. There are just so many different combinations and ways to attack you.
Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Let's it go quickly. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Chris, it looked to me like the quarterback was trying to give his man a chance to high point the ball, but he left it too far to the inside and gave the defender a real chance. Seems like an odd time and place for a lob pass.
Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense, flying to the football.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Getting set. Here's second down. Back to throw. It's Lindsey. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Good completion here by the offense. Good timing between the quarterback and his slot receiver. But I really like how this defense, sitting back in zone, is able to get to the football and not allow any yards after the catch.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Enough to convert on third there, so first down from the 12 now.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good...
Touchdown, Razorbacks. They couldn't stop him there. Now they line up to kick the extra point.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Hand off to the back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. To draw play. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The Tigers will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. And the coverage team will bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So Arkansas has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off, and at least picked up some positive yards.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he grew as the 3rd down pressure works. And the Razorbacks will have to punt this one away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. That takes a big bounce and rolls all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The pocket breaking down. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Caught on the outside. It's Sota. You tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
And the Tigers will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Tigers bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Quick completion to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the 1st down.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down. The Razorbacks will send their punt team onto the field. Not a very good boot. Sets up the offense in great field position. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last drive they give up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? The defense showing blitz here. Bringing pressure. Fires it to the wideout. The ball is picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, I think I could hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping him out of the end zone.
They bring him down, but a solid game there on 1st down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the ball.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They'll try to run for the 1st down. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Arkansas. So it's still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the 1st quarter to establish the lead, the 2nd quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. He'll hand it off. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Of course, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
He's running out of time here. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
I love to see defenses be aggressive. They dial up the heat on this play, brought the linebacker on the blitz, and they get to the quarterback.
Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. And the Tigers will bring their punt team on the field now. Son to kick it away, helping his team with field position. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for his big tight end. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Second down after that previous play. To the air. It's Lindsey. Looking to scramble. He's going to pull it down and run. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3. You know, the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. Let's see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? A tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. The Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. And here's the return. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. Minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Death Valley, and welcome into the halftime report.
And the Razorbacks will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. Emphasis here on cutting down on turnovers, a couple of them in the first half, and that's why they're trailing. First down, looking to throw the football. Screen to the receiver in the flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team. pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Off the play fake on first down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Pressure is coming. Quarterback looking to scramble. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, defense does a nice job of pressuring the quarterback. I'll tell you what, that's a heck of an effort by this guy just to be able to get back close to the line of scrimmage.
Receiver makes the catch.
Great job here by the defense. Third down and long. You drop back in coverage, keep everything in front of you, force that quarterback to have to check the ball down, and then you rally to the football to force this fourth down. Great job here by the D.
Return was brought down. Let's start with the next drive. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring second and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air, it's Lindsey. Grab down the middle, it's Harrison. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And it's incomplete. Even in a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway was a huge play for this defense. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? In the clear at the 25. They bring him down, but he reaches the 30-yard line. The Tigers looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain. Urgency now for the offense. They'd hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And they've got him on the blitz.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
They'll kick it away here. Fielded at the 25. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 39. On first down, it's play action. Looking to scramble to his left. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop, but it's a big play to the 31.
Boy, nice throw here by this Arkansas quarterback to be able to pick up big yards on a first down for the Hogs. And, Chris, they've had some great ones over the years that could distribute the football. Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, Clint Sterner, just to name a few.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. So it's Arkansas in front. So after 3 quarters of play, it's a pretty solid lead. Let's take a look at our game stats, how we got here. Here we go, first play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Over the middle, it's Ross. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to third down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
And they're able to get him down.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only
and he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21, 0.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the returner steps out at the 16-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. The last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He gets loose. Picks up the first down and still going. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
On the play.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
That's nice execution to pick up the first down. A little curl route, Kirk, against the zone.
Yeah, when you play zone coverage like this, it's very difficult to defend this route if the quarterback does a nice job of reading the coverage. I thought he used his eyes there to be able to move the defense where he wanted them, created an opening in that defense, then he made a great throw for that first down. Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. And this pass is on target, caught. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Back to throw again. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Clemson.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Arkansas offense back out on the field. Leaning on the run game here late. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
They'll feed the back again. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Grab near the sticks. It's screened. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, the defense gets these guys to 3rd down. They got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the 1st down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Here's the handoff. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. 1st down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Takes the handoff. It's Green. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Man, it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's 3rd touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough of a push to give him some room to show you what he can do with that space.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. 1st down. We're going to throw the ball. Catch made on the left side. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker. Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Caught by the receiver. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Did not get there, and now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He shreds the tackle. No, he stopped short on 4th down. The defense making a play that should just about secure this victory. The offense gifted with great starting field position for this drive. Caught behind the line. It's Harrison. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up?
Trying to create outside the pocket, but they got him for a sack.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the 4th quarter.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And the pass is incomplete, but the defender a little too aggressive here. That should result in a 1st down. 15-yard defensive pass interference. That player will get an earful on the sidelines. Critical mistake by the defense sets up a 1st and 10 now for the offense. To throw, it's Lindsey. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
2nd down play coming up. Off play action. He's looking to throw. A deep shot, but he paid for it. Touchdown, Razorbacks. Still no answer for the passing game.
Well, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Ran down the middle. It's Soto. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field to 5 wide. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Defense is coming after him. And it falls incomplete with just 6 seconds remaining to play.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from.
A deep shot to the right. And it's incomplete as time runs out. Game over. This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kurt.